Jim Langley was a father to 4 sons. He taught them not only the rules of the game of golf, but also, more importantly, the rules of the game of life. Jim's son, Brennon Langley, sat down with me to reflect on his father, Jim Langley. Brennon Langley is the third of Jim and Lou Langley's 4 sons, and stopped by, and we're going to talk about his dad and about the Langley a little bit. Brennon, you've been involved from the beginning. The growth of this thing has been phenomenal. It's got to be fun watching from your point of view. Huh?
It really is amazing to see how it's transformed the last few years. The amazing people that we've had represented. You know, we've mentioned Palmer, Nicholas. I always show Dave Stockton. Dave's my godfather, so I'm always very proud of that. Mm-hmm. That means a lot to me and our family as well. You know, and just what it represents. You know, Dad was always very leery about having this tournament named after him, as we've talked. But if he could see what it's become and how it's changed people's lives, I think he'd be extremely happy.
It has to be a great sense of pride to all of your brothers and you to see how others have stepped up in his name, and some of the stories you've heard about your dad over the years as well.
Yeah, I wish I could remember them all. The stories that I still get from people that knew him as a golf pro here, and they. A lot of people tell me how they almost prefer talking to him as opposed to playing a golf course sometimes. That's how he touched people. Yeah. All the things that he did for the membership, the golf course. I mean, he just truly loved this place very much.
What was it like to be a son of Jim Langley?
It was hard to put into words. It really, truly special because of who Dad was. I mean, I can't. Sorry.
That's all right. That's good.
He was a role model that truly was amazing. He lived life in such a manner that made you want to be like him. You know, he couldn't be more caring, loving, just a great dad and a great role model.
You've been to every Langley since the inception. What do you feel when you're there and you see people talk about your dad, and you get to play in the golf tournament at Pebble Beach, and you see some of your old friends, mm-hmm. and it really, I suppose it really is a celebration of so many things, but Jim as well.
Yeah, and I think that's always, to me, one of the best parts is, you know, you see and forge, you know, friendships with people through the years in this tournament. You know, all the sponsors that keep coming back. You know, Peter Jacobson keeps coming back. You know, the list of people that are sponsors that just are amazing. You know, PGA Hope has been a huge part of this, and I think it's just how much money has been raised to help them. The dollar amount that Mom makes on her cookies. You know, you can't quantify sometimes what the feelings that I have for this tournament, because you can't put those into words. I think it's just an extremely special day.
You've spoken and met some of the veterans that have been helped by this, and as I've said, the PGA Hope is a program that enhances the lives through the game of golf, but in many cases we've helped save lives, and what do you take away from the stories that you hear from the veterans?
Well, I think that the thing that keeps coming back is just like how much they appreciate just being there with other veterans, the time they spent with them, the friendships they've, you know, bonded with, and just through the game of golf, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, and just the ability to have that handed to them, you know, just you know, how it makes them, it gets them in a better space, you know, physically, mentally. I mean, it's just you can see the look on their faces and how much they appreciate the offer that they've been given.
knowing that's how they feel, knowing some of the scholarship winners as well, and how they, have set their lives on a different course with this scholarship.
Right.
What do you say to people that don't know anything about the Langley and why they should maybe reach into their pockets and help?
Well, I think it's important because you can see the results right away. I mean, it truly is. Any financial monies that could be donated go to such a great cause, and it makes me feel great to know that it's going right to this program specifically. And I think it's something that Dad obviously endorsed and is very, I'm sure, very proud and looking down on us that this is how it's going.
There's the NCPGA Foundation again that sort of the kind of the cover to all of this in terms of where the money is raised and where the money goes to help all of these things. And you've met the board members, you've met all of the supporters over the years. What is it that the Langley family would say to them in their efforts?
Wow. Well, I just a complete heartfelt thank you. It truly is just an amazing gift that has been given to us. I think we hopefully don't take it for granted and try to remember what it's all about and giving back. And I'm sure that's what Dad would ultimately want, is he would want us to give back. And I think that's what we try to do.
And if that's what Dad wants, that's what we're going to keep doing.
Darn right.
To learn more about the Langley and its charitable works, visit ncpgafoundation.org.